As we present questions to various individuals about fake news and its implications, we are exploring a much bigger debate and discourse. There is no way to capture every deeply held opinion and conviction that people have about this topic. However, we will attempt to take a magnifying glass to the initial thoughts of a group of college students. Fake news is an incredibly conceptual term as of October 2018. We are in the middle of a years-long period of the American people holding their breath, waiting to see the outcome of what some might consider the biggest threat to our democracy in our history, and what others might consider a revolution in our thinking in response to attacks on who they consider a credible American president.
So what Trump means by fake news, I'm gonna read it from his own Twitter account. I cannot state strongly enough how totally dishonest much of the media is. Truth doesn't matter to them. The only thing that matters is hatred and agenda. This includes fake books, which some about me all the time. Which come out about me all the time, always anonymous sources and pure fiction, enemy of the people.
Donald Trump classifies fake news as anything that could make him look bad or make his party look bad. So he uses this term in order to dissuade people from listening to the media sources that are actually informing us of what is going on around our country, around our world. He's coming up with fake words or a fake term in order to cover his own ass.
I personally don't think that President Trump is correct in saying that there's fake news about fake things coming out about him, because the reality of it is that he's doing shady things and news sources are just reporting on what he's doing.
Honestly, I strongly believe he's right when he says it's an enemy to the American people. What is typically seen on the news is not really what's really experienced out there on the real world. The news is formatting the information in a way that more, I would say, soft for people to hear, a way that's more convenient. But if you go on different point of view and you see different mainstream media from other country, you're getting like the same amount of conviction in the news, but with the total opposite information. So I would agree with him on that.
Our democracy is being weakened because he's trying to filter our news. He's trying to filter how we're getting our information. And so by him calling it fake news, a lot of people are starting to believe that, and they're choosing not to believe what's actually true.
Pretty much like a totalitarian move, because his followers, who we have seen like follow everything and all the information that he puts out there, they believe it. And when he tells them, oh, like all the information that you're given is fake because it talks only bad about me, all the stories that you read on the newspapers or you see in your TV are fake. It's not correct. Yes, you have to highlight that there are places out there where the information is completely insane. But you also have to highlight that there's like real information.
One of the real consequences of this is the increasing skepticism about the other side instead of skepticism of information in general. Once we realize that there can be truth among the president's commentary without putting him on a pedestal and reflecting his misdirected anger towards populations that he's made increasingly vulnerable, we can put country and democracy over party and fear.